Good morning. Today is launch day. So we have just launched our spring issue of Mini Magazine with Shawn Johnson on the cover. And so I am just making sure that our website is all changed over. I stayed up until about 1:30 last night, making sure that the issue was finished and ready to go live on the website this morning. So that's out of the norm for me. I cannot stay up until 1:30 in the morning anymore. I'm a zombie today, so that's a rare occurrence. Everything went live this morning on the website. I have a couple things I need to change over, just like little photos here and there of the current issue, so I'm going to do that right now. And then I am getting ready to post on social media to make sure that everyone knows that our issue is live. And I'm going to kind of coordinate with Shawn's team here in just a second that her post is going to go live at the same general time as ours for a Mini Magazine. So let's come over here to our website and make sure that the current issue photos are updated. I have recently changed over our websites, both Mini Magazine and Tool Magazine, which are the two magazines that I run. I have moved our websites over to Show It as our website host, which 10 out of 10 cannot say enough. And it is just super easy to make sure that everything is updated the way that it should be with like one click. So cannot recommend Show It enough. So if you go to minimagazine.com, I am just going to go into our menu and change the little photo that says current issue. Let's do this real quick. It's currently our issue with Hallie Meyer-Shire, which was our last issue at the end of 2024. So if you haven't seen our issue with Hallie Meyer-Shire, go check it out. That is Nancy Meyer's daughter. It's a wonderful interview. It was a beautiful shoot at her house in LA. So if you haven't read that yet, go read that one. I'll link it down below. Like I said, this is a new issue with Shawn Johnson East, and we're gonna update this photo. So here is what I just did on our website. Just made sure that this image here where it says current issue and it's linked to our current issue is swapped out to the new cover. So I think I'm gonna do like a whole nother video on why we made the move to Show It from our last website host, which was 10 out of 10 terrible. So I think I might do another video on why we moved to Show It, and it has been like the best decision ever. They have amazing customer service. The last website host we had was terrible customer service. Our website was like always kind of like glitching. It was a terrible experience. So now that we've been on Show It for several months now, I think we made the move maybe in September last fall. So I have not had one single problem, and anytime we have any type of like a hiccup with the website, I just Show It a message. They are so quick to respond and real people, and it's been a great experience. So cannot recommend Show It enough. Now that we have that changed over, let's go to the homepage and make sure that that is ready to go. I have changed over all of the main images on the header, linked to our new issue, and that is ready to go. So now I am going to come over here to do a new post for the website. The images in the header are currently linked to like our main like issue page, where if you go there, it's just the magazine issue. I'm gonna do a new kind of like a post, an article on the website, detailing everyone that's inside of it and what their stories are about. So inside of this issue, it's a really awesome issue. We have Shawn on the cover talking about her new kids wellness supplement line that she created called Beam Kids, which is like her kids were taking like a bunch of different vitamin gummies. Mine do the same right now. And she was tired of having a bunch of different gummies that kind of all serve different purposes. And she wanted a kids wellness supplement that would kind of cover all of the bases. So that's why she created this new product called Beam Kids. So she's talking all about that in her cover story. She also talks about kind of her motherhood journey. She has 3 kids now and what she's kind of learned along the way. And she created this line with her husband and how they're kind of like a good parenting team and balance each other out. So it's a really great interview. Again, I'll leave the link for the new issue in the description box. You can go read that. Other people in this issue, amazing people. I'm always so grateful that we can feature such like inspiring moms and other parent business owners and people who run brands that I have loved for years. So inside of this issue, we have Elisa Marshall, who is the founder of Maman, the cafe in New York City, and now they're expanding nationwide, just everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful cafes, and talking about how she founded the company to kind of feel like a extension of her home, and how her and her husband were raised, and now they have these 2 little boys, and just talking about like their dynamic of like running these wildly successful cafes, and now they have retail lines, and how much their brand has grown, and doing so while working together as like a husband and wife team and with 2 little boys. So that's a really great interview too. Another person that is in this issue is Joss Stone, who I have listened to for years. She is a Grammy award-winning singer-songwriter. She is in this issue talking about how she adopted a baby last year in December, and now shortly after found out she was pregnant, and then is going on 2 music tours as well this year. So she just has a lot of plans this year, and a lot of them kind of caught her by surprise. So she's talking about that in this issue too. Who else is in here? We have 2 amazing beauty founders in our like what's in the bag and on the clock features, which I love. They're just like really quick and fun little pieces. Denise Fossey, who is the founder of Made Beauty, who we have had Denise in the past in like a larger feature when her kids were a lot smaller. And I love her, and she's amazing and doing incredible things this year as she kind of like turns her Made brand into this like incredible beauty line. So we're talking to her about just fun questions like her favorite kids movie and what's on her nightstand, and I love these types of pieces. We also have Lindsay Ellingson, who is the founder of Wander Beauty. She is doing our what's in the bag piece, which is again just super fun, like what bag she carries. She's a mom of 3, what she keeps in the bag and why. I always love reading what people carry around, so that's like a really fun feature. We are talking about Serena Williams' new Janie and Jack collaboration. We're talking about the new Hill House Home and La Coqueta collaboration, which comes out tomorrow. Amazing things. Again, 2 brands I have worked with and loved forever. An article on rebuilding postpartum strength, because that's something everybody needs to know. Do you have a FOMO baby, which is hysterical. I've never heard that term before, but this is someone who describes like what it's like to have a highly sensitive child and how that affects your sleep. We have this whole guide in this issue about like the mini guide to getting better sleep and how to help your kids get better sleep and how to get better sleep as a parent. So these are some fun stories in here with just very good like quick tips you can take away to kind of elevate your bedtime routines and make it just a little bit easier for everyone at home. So these are great. We have Anna Bond, who is the founder of Rifle Paper Co., who I have their wallpaper in my daughter's nursery. I have loved them forever. I have so many notebooks and planners and just all of their beautiful paper goods. We are talking about how she runs this very successful company with 5 kids. She has 5 kids. It was a really fun interview to talk about how she kind of makes time in her schedule with so many demands at home. So this was a really great interview. Okay, then we have 3 cute, like unlike anything you've ever seen, kids' birthday parties. We have one that was based on Ratatouille in LA, and like every single detail, ridiculous details, like tiny little wooden kitchens for the little guests that have working sinks, and you could like pick your own veggies and like the sensory bin and then go cook them, and they have ruffled aprons, and you have to see that one. And then we have Big Top Birthday, which is like a carnival theme, which is again so cute. They had midway games and a prize booth and incredible flowers and a bounce house, and just every single detail was so beautiful. We worked with some really awesome party planners to get these featured, and they do the most amazing work. We are featuring Stassi Schroeder's daughter's birthday party, which was like a Wicked theme, which she changed very last minute, but it turned out so cute. If you haven't seen our issue with Stassi Schroeder, where we talked about her kind of motherhood journey, and it was right before her son was born, so that was a really adorable cover that we shot at her house in LA. You can check that out on the Mini website, but we are featuring her daughter's birthday, and it is so cute. She has like a Wicked obsession, and all of the details are just the best, so you have to see that. I think we're ready to go here. I'm just gonna get this post up on everyone that's featured in this issue, and then I'm going to work on crafting our Instagram caption to get this pushed out to our following on Instagram, and then I'm gonna write an email because we have a massive email list. We have a 6-figure subscriber list for Mini Magazine, so I have to announce it to our subscribers as well that our issue is now live, so I'm gonna work on that now. It is now 12:30, and I just put my Instagram post up on @Mini Magazine if you follow us on Instagram, announcing our new issue with Shawn Johnson. So that is up. I've tagged everybody. It's on my profile too if you follow me @MiniMagKate. And that's it. Now we sit back. Now I let everyone that I've worked with on this issue, all the publicists, everybody, I let them all know that the issue is live. And I sit back and stalk Google Analytics for the next 12 hours and see how we do on views. So I am eating Lucky Charms because it is St. Patrick's Day as I'm filming this, and I'm going to make a cup of tea, and we are going to do some school because we are homeschoolers. So you are inside my tea cabinet right now. This is my favorite tea right now. You can't see it. It's the Harney & Sons Hot Cinnamon Sunset. They make it in caffeinated and decaf, but I drink the decaf, and then I have that every afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock. And then I drink the herbal peppermint every night. It's my favorite. And if you're wondering why my desktop computer is facing the wrong way, it's because my husband and I were sitting there together the other night, and he was on one side and I was on the other side. Let's check on if I have any emails that need responding to. Sometimes on launch day, it can be a little bit like having to put out fires. Not recently, but sometimes when you go launch magazine, there'll be people who'll be like, want you to do a quick edit, or can you get me this link so we can share it? Can you get me this? Can you get me this? And sometimes it's having to like respond to everybody all at once. I haven't anything come up yet today, so I'm just checking. Nothing yet. The other thing that I mentioned was that I was up super late last night until like 1:30 working on getting the issue finished. Now that I've been doing this for 14 years, this was my 14th year running Mini Magazine. I started it in 2011. I have a template now for the magazine. So like we kind of work on the same design format every time, and it's the same magazine template that we use, and we plug in our new articles, and we do design new articles almost every issue, but for like the front half of the book, which is what we call it, it's a lot of the same pieces, like our what's in the bag feature, or on the clock feature, or on the scene. It's the same, the sections are the same design, so it's like it's easier to work with just because I have this template that's already set up. And if you are wanting to start a magazine, this is something that I kind of teach inside of the Editor Academy, which is how to plan your content, how to set up your magazine template and your design so that it's easier for you every single time you go to launch a new magazine. So if you want to learn how to start a magazine too, and how you can start and launch one this year, I will leave a link in the description box for you to check out the Editor Academy, which is my course on A to Z, how to start and launch a magazine. You can do so in as little as 60 days, following the course modules, which are currently 7 modules. And so if you follow one a week, you will have a magazine ready in as little as 2 months, or you can go at your own pace. It can take you longer, or you can condense that even further. I've had students that have done so in a couple of weeks. So if you want to learn how to start a magazine, I walk you through every single step: design, marketing, monetizing, planning your content. If you're starting from scratch, even choosing your niche and choosing your name, all the way to launching, how do you make money with a magazine, it's all inside this course. So if you want to check that out, again, check out the link inside the description box. And here we go. The views are starting to come in, and I have not even sent out the email to our subscriber list yet, which is 6 figures of subscribers. So that tends to bring a huge rush of traffic to our website. So I have not even sent out that email yet, and they are starting to come in. So I assume also once Shawn shares this, that this is gonna go up even higher. So my afternoon project today is creating this email that's gonna go out to our email subscribers to get them the link for the new issue. And then I'm gonna rest because I have been working nonstop on this magazine for the last long time, months. So the last 2 weeks have been me working until midnight or later every single night, which is very rare for me. So I'm gonna rest. So thank you for following along with my launch day vlog. If you like to see more behind the scenes of what it looks like to run a magazine and be a magazine editor, if you want to learn more about starting and launching your own magazine, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.